I recently came to a realisation that I've lost all my friends. So I thought I'd make a video about this just to talk about it. More in the way of, in general, what does this actually mean? So if you're going through a similar situation, maybe this will help you. So growing up, I wasn't really the most popular person. I did go through a time in my life when I gained quite a lot of friends because I was just messing around and people found it funny. And looking back, it was stupid. However, the people I'd actually class as like real friends, 10 to 12 friends who I would say were quite close. And then I had like 3 or 4 friends who were like very close. After school ended, we all went to sixth form, and luckily most of my friends in one of these groups I was in all went to the same sixth form. So I would still see them from time to time, and it was kind of just like we were friends, but we didn't really hang around very much. 2 years of sixth form go by, and we all go off onto like the summer holiday before university, which is what we're on now. I still see them sometimes, like very rarely, but I realise like we are not really that friends anymore like we used to be. This goes for like all my friends. I'm not too bothered by this, and I'll tell you why in a second. When I say this, it doesn't mean I don't care about my friends, because some of these people are like brothers to me. So to see them disappear is very sad. However, I do have my reasons why this is actually not necessarily good, just a natural part of life. As people, we evolve, like all the time. And this isn't to say we should evolve past our friends and never speak to them again. This is just in general, we change as people. The ironic part is they're also changing. So randomly, your friend might change so much that he physically can't be friends with you. And this isn't to say that you're like somehow worse than him. This is just to say you're not the same person. Now what this results in is randomly your friends will just leave your life. And you'll go through a phase where no one really speaks to you. This sounds quite depressing. However, it's really to do with your mindset. Because I can just sit here now and be like, oh, no one wants to speak to me, be sad all the time. Or I can use this time to develop myself as a person. So when I do meet new friends or get back in contact with old friends, I'm a better person with more value. The reason why value is important is because friendships and like relationships, like romantic relationships, are all built on value and how much value you can pass to the person. So let me give you an example. Let's say you just begin going to the gym and you meet this guy who's been going for like a year longer than you. He naturally starts teaching you how to go to the gym. The value you gain from him is literally, how do I go to the gym? Like, what do I do in this machine? What do I do in this? How do I eat healthy? All this type of stuff. The stuff he gets from you is literally, I now feel better as a person because I get to help this person who just began, and now I feel like I'm the boss of the gym. Now what happens when you get good enough at the gym to the point where you're not on his level, but you're more closer to him? He now doesn't feel like the boss anymore, so he loses that value he's gaining from you, and for you, you stop gaining value for him because what else can he teach you? Therefore, naturally, you both drift apart. Maybe he finds someone else who fits more the needs you teach, and maybe you find someone else who's maybe higher than him, or maybe you even find someone else to teach. So you can kind of see what I mean by this. Assuming that value is the main thing which friends and relationships come from, it's just a natural part of life.